Separation of powers gives us three branches of government. You have the legislative branch that writes the laws. You have the executive branch that enforces the laws. You have the judicial branch that interprets the laws. Before Chief Justice John Marshall came in, the Supreme Court was very weak. They had no power. So when he came in, there was three Supreme Court cases that's going to change the power that the Supreme Court and ultimately the federal government has. The first court case is Marbury v. Madison. So Marbury v. Madison is going to establish judicial review, where the Supreme Court has the power to determine whether a law is constitutional or not. So a way to remember Marbury versus Madison is Mar plus Mad equals JR. So you have Mar for Marbury, you have Mad for Madison equals judicial review. Judicial review is going to be very important. The second Supreme Court case we have is McCulloch V. Maryland. So what we have is federal banks Congress is allowed to establish federal banks. States are not allowed to tax these federal banks. So to remember this Supreme Court case, we have McMary banks. So McMary banks, you have Mc for McCulloch, you have Mary for Maryland, and then you have banks because the case is about banks. The third Supreme Court case is going to be Ogden v. Gibbons. So what this is going to establish is that Congress has a right to regulate interstate commerce. So things that are in between two states, Congress gets to regulate that. How a good way to remember this one is OG money. Ogden, Gibbons, and it's about money, commerce. Now, with this shift of power when John Marshall came in, the Supreme Court went from weak to now it's very strong. And it's also going to establish that federal laws are going to be stronger than state laws, which is going to be very important as we continue on and look at our U.S. Constitution.